So this is a story about the mirror and the window, about how being slow to judgment in life can give us many benefits. So this story is about Noah. And Noah, he has always had an opinion about others, right? About everything. He has an opinion. He judges co-workers for being lazy, for coming late to work, for his neighbors for making bad decisions, strangers even the way they clothed themselves, right? If only people were more responsible, he used to say. And he would shake his head. So one day he saw an old childhood friend, Daniel. He was working at the grocery store, and Noah, he smirked. He said, like, he thought in himself, he never aimed high, right? He thought, because he's working at the grocery store. So feeling proud of himself and his own success, of everything that he has succeeded, Noah, he approached Daniel and he said, like, hey, man, how are you being? It's been years. Like, what happened to you? And he asked, trying to hide his judgment. Daniel smiled, and unfazed, he said, like, well, life happened, I had a really tough time. My dad got sick. I had to leave college to take care of him. And then my sister needed support. So I had to work 2 jobs to be able to support him and my family. And then suddenly Noah, he felt a sting of guilt. He was assuming that Daniel was a failure. This old childhood friend was a failure because he was working at the grocery store. But then he realized he was sacrificing his life for his family. So that night, Noah stood in front of the mirror, and he spent years looking at others through that window, judging their lives. So instead of judging himself, he was judging others. So from that day forward, he chose to be slower to judge and quicker to understand. So more focused on improving himself than on improving others.